Hey, all you nail fans and fanatics. Some of you may have seen some sneak peeks of a new plate that Maniology is going to be releasing, which has multiple full negative space images that are straight across the top and kind of U-shaped at the bottom. And there's been some debate on what people think these are going to be for. Some people are saying for gradients and such, but my theory is that they are going to promote this as a full nail color stamp plate. And to me, this is an absolutely huge waste of plate real estate and money for you, because this is something that can so easily be done by you as a DIY. I did this video 2 years ago, but I'm going to do a new one. I'm going to show you the whole process because this is how I put regular polish color on my nails, and I have for years. So what we have a plate. It doesn't matter what it is. You want to make sure that it has a plastic backing and that this is acetone resistant. You want some rigidity on there. And Scotch tape. Highly technical, right? Scotch tape in general is impervious to acetone. Do a quick check on yours and ensure that it is. I've already completed one side just for the sake of speed, but all you're going to want to do is apply multiple layers of Scotch tape. And the reason is you're building the elevation. This is going to be the etch part of the image, and this is going to be the outline part of the image. If you were using this on a regular plate. I have to apologize, my tape is stuck to my light, and so every time I grab a piece of tape, it's going to be rocking around. So you don't have to be super neat and tidy about this, but it is important to get this flat with no bubbles and no folds and such, because you want to have a smooth motion when you scrape across it. So experiment with yours. How many layers of tape are going to work for you? My particular tape, 3 layers, just kind of seems to be the sweet spot on this one. So all you have to do now is press this down really good. I will take my scraper off and just go, and this is making sure that there's no extra little waves or bubbles. So now you can see it, that I have 2 strips of tape and an area in between. All you need now is your polish, your scraper, and your stamper. Got some latex on there just for the sake of cleanup. Not a super necessity. If you don't want, you can just pull off some of the excess. Again, with Scotch tape. Let's bring in a little bit. So you apply your polish, and very gently with your scraper quite flat to the plate, you just do a drag across. My scraper is not clean. Yay for do-overs. There we go. So apply your polish. Take your scraper very gently across that surface, and with your scraper very flat, you're just going to do a drag. 1 or 2 swipes. Now let this sit for a moment. You want to get this, because it's quite a lot deeper than your normal etching, you're going to want to make sure that it's all a consistent level of dryness for that. And then all you have to do is set it on your nail and roll it across. Missed a little corner on there for my size, but you can see it's on there. It's perfect. It's now already dry to the touch. This is a quick dry polish. It's Espressi by Essie, so it does dry a little quicker. I have no issue with this with any polishes. So same process, apply your polish, do a gentle scrape across, let it sit for a moment, pull it up onto my stamper. I'm just going to sit here for a moment on my stamper. You have lots of time to work with this method too, which is very nice. And then you roll it across. The fiddliest part of this is going to be the application onto your nail. It does take a little bit of time to kind of find your sweet spot for this, but as I said, I've been doing this for a very long time, and I've kind of got my process down to most of the time I don't have very many issues. I wonder what that little black spot was. I'm doing this one final coat. Oops. And then I'm going to do some stamping on this, and I'm going to show you the other fabulous thing about this. So there's my final coat, roll it across. And that's it. You can see I have like a 99% perfect application, except for whatever this little bit there, that's gone. And at this point, it's dry to the touch. You know, I won't, you know, want to bang it and stuff or anything, but it's dry to the touch. So I am going to take an image with some really fine lines and the notoriously smudgy Maniology, straight up black. And I'm going to use this little one up at the top here. This is Maniology by Cat Yeg collaboration. So, and on here, let's get that picked up. You can see like the lines are fine. It's detailed. And if you try to top coat this with Maniology's smudge-free top coat, it's going to smudge. Almost all of their polishes do Maniology smudge-free. Top coat is not a water-based top coat. There's a lot of water-based top coats out there that work really well, but you don't have to buy them anymore because I'm going to show you this. So I'll get this cleaned off. And this is my favorite top coat. This is super dry. It's from the dollar store. It's a quick dry top coat, and it's cheap, which is what I love. The Sally Hansen Insta Dry in the red bottle, it's very hard for me to get. I have to order it online, so I tend to not bother with it because this is readily available to me. But you can do this with any top coat. You don't have to fight. You don't have to fuss. You will never, ever have a smudge again. That's it. You're now top coated. If you really want to be ambitious, do a second one. And you're done. There we go. There is my two top coats, my stamping, and my my three base colors, my two top coats, and my stamping in less than 10 minutes. And honestly and truly, once you get down with this method, if you're not doing the dialogue along with it, you can do a whole hand, 3 coats of polish and a top coat in less than 10 minutes, and you're ready to go out the door. This is done. You know, I wouldn't want to scrape it or anything like that, but you can see that it's finished. You don't have to worry about it's not going to smudge. You haven't waited for an hour for your polish to dry. So you're good to go. Peel off your latex, do a little bit of cleanup that you need to do, and you're done for the whole, you're done, guys. So, as I said, I personally feel that the expense of that plate is unnecessary. The premise of it is kind of a good idea, but to use a whole plate for a bunch of different sizes, when you can do it with one size for your entire hand, you know, yeah, there's a little bit of cleanup involved, but it just isn't that big a deal, right, guys? So, cheers. Thanks for hanging out with me. I really appreciate your time today. If you have any questions, just drop me a note down in the comments or get in touch with me on the Maniology Community Facebook page. Okay, cheers. Thank you.